What is up, everybody? It is a day in the week. I think it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? My computer says it's Wednesday, so it must be Wednesday. What's up, Sergio and Steven and Joe and Jimmy? How you feeling, Jimmy? You feeling any better? The Llama Day parade? Sure. Here you are. This is your freaking brain. You're looking at it. Anyway, so how is life? In the fast lane of whatever this whole nightmare is. John Mack, he was the first one on here. He was before I even posted. He hopped right on there. He was like a little Johnny Mac rabbit. And I need drugs. A little Advil for anti-inflammation. What is up, Johnny Mac?
Not much.
I don't know how to kill the pain.
What? What?
Let's mix them all together. Oh, we got a Sergio too. Everybody. Aren't you working today or something? He is. He's in his van.
Hello, guys.
All right.
Yeah, work. Out to look at a job, waiting for the
I
client.
can't hear anybody. I wonder if my speakers are just down.
I
They
think
are.
your mic is just extra loud. Everybody is softer, I guess.
Who's
I
this,
had my speakers almost off.
Tom.
I can barely hear Sergio.
I could hear him. I guess
I can hear him, but he's like off in the background.
Really? It's
Yeah.
low?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I can hear you.
Okay. I gotta set this thing up.
It's low.
There we go. So how's it going?
okay.
I gotta look at the chat. Hold up. Let me set the chat in here. I'm on my iPad, of course, so.
I'm on my iPad too.
I'm on my Mac. We're all Apple people today. We're Apple centric.
Yeah.
You know what?
Where the hell? Chat. There we go.
Change filament.
No.
Reheat PLA.
Oh, in the chat, you just have to press live comment instead of private chat.
Oh, okay. Live comment. I'll find that.
What was that all about? That's a new one.
I don't see it.
It's at the top.
Whatever.
When you click on chat at the top, you should see private chat and live chat.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, okay. Live comments. There we go. Yeah, but I can't.
You cannot type back. You only see it.
Right.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I can't. All right. Well, that's the way it's going to be. Oh, you know what? I could bring it up on YouTube.
You know, I wonder if that's because I'm dual broadcasting.
Well, yeah, I guess if you go on YouTube, then I don't know how the audio going to work.
No, I don't. I'll just put the chat up. Let me see. All right.
3 glasses of milk. That'll give you a gut ache. Well, you have mail.
There we go. Now I can see the chat. Turn off the
YouTube,
volume.
you are now live.
Volume's off.
What is up, Michael? Little white dog dude. I like your dog. It's a good picture.
So, Jimmy, what was wrong with you, Jimmy? What did you have?
I guess he can't hear you. Nozzle heating. Please wait.
Milk was only free for 4 days.
Oh, wait. Let's do some balloons.
Man, the streets of Washington, D.C., that's where I'm at right now. I'm in Washington, D.C. Yeah. Look, they're bare. The streets are
Milk
bare.
is the only food for 4 days. Having stomach problem, I guess.
Yeah, he's been like sick all week.
There's nobody out here.
I don't think it's coronavirus sick. He's just been sick.
One car coming up the street.
I mostly just drink soy milk because I'm too lazy to keep getting milk since they like to expire. So I just get the soy milk in bulk.
Hell, in my house, a gallon of milk will only last
Sweet.
2 days, maybe 3 days. We
Yeah,
drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah, that's good. At least if it's being used, then you could just keep getting fresh milk.
Oh yeah, no. And then we have two little kids there. One is like 10 years old. The other one's gonna be 4. So they eat a lot of cereal,
Yeah.
lots of milk. What you printing, Tom?
More little ear savers.
Hey, I gotta show
Why
you.
does the not gotta reheat? It should just be hot.
I gotta show you the mesh on my Prusa, on my Bear. You wouldn't believe how level I've got that thing. Unbelievable. I mean, that thing on the mesh it's almost perfectly flat. I used that with the what do you call it? The Nylog nuts. Nylock. And was able to adjust that bed almost down. I mean, it's flat.
How's it heating?
Just
It
about.
heats the nozzle and then it tells you to do something. It heats the nozzle.
Nope. What? What do you say?
I'm bitching at my printer.
Oh.
His chair is making too much noise to hear his voice.
Was it bitching at you?
Well, it was talking back.
Yeah, you're right, Michael Castle. It's Cassell. It's about $4 a gallon right now. Here too. Milk has gotten expensive. Everything's getting more expensive, except gas. Gas is going down.
Yeah, figure that.
Did you see what the stock market went down yesterday? 600 points.
Price of gas, OPEC's going to have to fire some, politicians pretty soon.
Yeah, it keeps dropping. Ouch. Phone went out. There we go. Don't fall. It's kind of hard to do this from the truck. And this client better get here soon. Got a lot to do.
What the hell is that all about? Why isn't it? It's all acting weird all of a sudden.
What, your printer?
Yeah, it's like running the wrong directions. I got to rewrite the filament. I'm using a stock firmware filament change thing. And it I don't know, it moves the bed in the wrong directions and does all kinds of weird stuff.
Jimmy, $2.30 a gallon in Florida? Damn.
Oh, gas or milk? Oh, milk.
Milk. He said milk.
I think it's $1.99 a half gallon here. I haven't bought a gallon of milk in ages. Don't drink it that much.
You need it
I use
for
more
your
half and half than I use milk for coffee.
I drink a lot of coffee. So, as a matter of fact, I just finished my Dunkin' Donuts.
What do you think? $10 modern art. Put it on eBay.
Uh-oh. All right, I think my client just arrived. I will see you guys later.
Later,
Oh,
man.
Take
Mike
care.
is on.
Bye bye.
Mike is on Twitch.
Who is?
Never let the machine win.
Good for him. I'm glad. I need to get more people on Twitch. Start using Twitch. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Twitch, but
I just found the video connection is a bit more reliable on YouTube. I think it's
I
the
find actually
transcoding.
the
If
video
you're-
I find better on Twitch.
If you're not big enough, they don't do the transcoding to match people's bandwidth.
The problem I find with Twitch is one, like the live streams don't get saved.
Yeah.
Like this won't get saved to Twitch, which is whatever. Is the thing freaking heating up or what? What are you doing there, printer? Oh, I don't know. It's acting weird. Live streams don't get saved. It's a little weird. It's harder to share stuff. I mean, YouTube has the share button and it gives you the short code and pre-does everything. And
Yeah.
where Twitch, you kind of have to like look for it and go into the actual, what do you call it? Browsery freaking bar up there, the actual HTTP thing. And then it doesn't even give it to you. It just gives you generic. I just got some Gamble dude is following me on Twitch.
Gamble.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's the other problem with Twitch is just way worse with the trolls. Way worse with the trolls. We're gonna print some light blue ear savers.
I'm on black and carbon fiber because that's all I have left.
Twitch has pretty terrible search. Although YouTube search is 90% paid anyways. You can't really find what you're looking for. You only find unless you're looking for that guy that advertised the crap out of it. Because it's the first 20 links are all paid for or advertisement links. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually easier or we're just used to it. It does seem a little bit cleaner. But I will say that I find the Twitch video quality seems a little cleaner and more stable. That could just be because there's more people using YouTube. Although there's probably more people using Twitch. Oh, kids are using it playing their freaking video games because, I mean, that's what it's for. Yeah, well, that's what Twitch is for.
This is my carbon fiber color ear saver.
Yeah, isn't that going to make them itch, though?
Well, it's not. I don't think it's really carbon fiber. It's just PLA, like it's 100. I mean, 200 to 230.
It's a little hot, but not terrible. Zero or whatever that company is. I had some of that stuff.
So it's just.
I think I still got some. I got like Stone or something from them.
And
yeah, I'm
here
just
is doing a Hatchbox True Black.
Hatchbox. Surprised you still got it. Although I got a couple of rolls of Hatchbox laying around.
Yeah, I'm just
Maker Geeks. I keep finding more and more rolls of Maker Geeks in my crap boxes.
I'm just using a filament that I didn't really pay for.
Yeah, it is easier to build up a community and start making money on Twitch. That's definitely true, which is one of the reasons I'm using it. I mean, not to be greedy or anything, but I need some money. And if I can get, not looking to get rich on it, don't expect to, but if it can get me $20 or whatever, that's $20 in my pocket that we don't have to pay for. That's the other thing people don't realize. If you have Amazon Prime and you go on Twitch, once the person, because all you need is 50 subscriptions, I think. And then people can give you coins, and at the end of the month, you can get paid. And you get 5 free coins every day from Amazon Prime on Twitch.
Yeah, the bits I think is only worth 5 cents.
Yeah,
cents.
something like that. But
And subscription is what? 50
it's still
cents?
5 cents or 10 cents that you wouldn't ever see from YouTube or anywhere else. You know what I mean?
And I'm sure there's some kind of threshold before they actually start paying you.
You have to be at that 50 subscriber, but that's it. And yeah, I think you have to have $10 in the bank before they'll pay out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice that the YouTube chat, when you join, you can back scroll to before you got into it. There's a lot about Twitch that's weird, but it I don't know. It's not terrible. It's not the worst. I'm not going to do just it. I do think we all need to start getting used to it because YouTube is going downhill as far as I'm concerned. It's getting worse and worse and worse.
Oh, you see my Wise band?
What is it?
My Wise band. It's $24.
Really?
And it got Alexa.
Good for Alexa. We have the coronavirus tracking app now. Connecticut's the first one to implement it. So it's totally by choice. But if you download the coronavirus tracking app, you just download it and put it on your phone. And it follows you around and it does nothing until you go and say, you know, if you get tested and you say, oh, I'm positive for coronavirus, it'll backtrack you and find any other phone. And it's not just Apple or, you know, it's any phone that was in Bluetooth range, which is your 10 feet. And it will notify that person and just send them a quick text and say, you've been within range of a coronavirus person. Be checked.
Oh, Joe Paddock is the Wise band. And it got Alexa built in.
It's a goofy little LED watch. Remember the old bright red LED watches?
It's actually a OLED screen and it's pretty detailed.
My toes are cold. It's like cold out and windy and breezy. It's only like 40 degrees out. And I don't care. I got the window open because I love fresh air.
Yeah, my window is open as well. It's kind of cool.
Well, you're warmer there, right? Holy crap. It's all green there. You got leaves on the trees and crap.
Yep.
We just got the buds in the last couple days. The grass, well, let me rephrase that. In my yard, it's moss. The moss is turning green. Has been for about a week. Well, I deliberately, people are like, why do you like the moss? I don't have to freaking mow it. Moss don't have to mow. It always looks green. It turns green faster than grass. It stays green longer. It doesn't brown out as bad when it, you know, if you get like a short drought. So we always get like midsummer, we always get a couple of weeks where we get no.
Yeah, I think everything is pretty green outside.
Yeah, we're not. You're way south of me though, right? Where the hell are you at?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh yeah, you're way south of me. You're about what, 1,000 miles south? 500 miles? How far is it to Florida? 2,000 miles? Something like that.
Know.
You're halfway to Florida from me.
This is the patio where Walter streamed from before.
Oh yeah, look at that. You got leaves and everything.
Yep.
We ain't got them things yet. They're starting. There's buds on all the trees. And stuff. I've been wiping out all the briars and the crap that are growing lately so they don't spring up right away.
And solar panel.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Ooh, sun.
Sun is good. We have sun here. It's sunny today. It's just really windy and kind of chilly.
Yeah.
AKA Walter's patio.
Yep.
It's nice out. Oh, well. Are you in an apartment building?
No, just my house.
Big ass house. Wow, your garage is almost as big as mine. Maybe bigger, actually.
It's just the neighbor and the neighbor's dog is out.
Jesus, all
There's the
groomed
front. Oh, the moose is down. It was windy, so it's the moose fell down.
The moose fell down.
Yep.
Oh, you got a little plywood moose.
Yeah, it's a cutout moose.
Well, why don't you put the damn moose back up?
It'll fall down again.
Well, there's another moose.
Yep.
I like your moose, huh? Whatever makes you happy. I'm not even gonna do color changes. I'm just gonna let these run. And so we are 3D printing away. Hey, it's just showing off. Let me know what I am missing out on by not switching teams. Switching teams from where? What are you missing? I'm lost.
Oh, switching teams to Twitch, I guess.
Oh,
Naked Dan is in the house.
Naked Dan.
Yeah, last night he sent me a message say, "I'm naked."
Why? We're just printing more little ear singers. Printing away. Printing. More printing. Wasting the old mini rolls and half rolls and getting rid of the rolls. And I gotta find a way to buy more rolls. I have to go to the bank and drop off stuff, so I can only do this for like an hour.
Let's see.
Something
9 o'clock is starting soon, so I have to
It's
jump
been a
on my
while.
work call.
I guess I got to change that one a little bit. He's showing off his house, and it's what I am missing out on being straight and not being Mr. Dan Mac LOA. Hey. Now.
Yeah, it'll be horrible when you get sucked off every morning.
Yeah, well, that's life in the fast lane.
Unless his wife is doing a fine job.
Black cherry cranberries, good stuff.
Dan Mac.
I agree with you there, Jimmy. Works for me.
Yeah, but there's still more straight guy than gay.
Yeah, but every one challenge is that one less. And actually, that's two less because there's always two of you. Right? I mean, it always comes in pairs. Not always. Well, sort of. Anyway.
Ooh, somebody put.
It's like dragging on the bed.
I got a morning meeting that wasn't there last night. Well, I have to jump over to my work call.
Have a ball.
Right.
I'm not staying that long, anyways. What's up, red light? Just figured I'd pop on for a half an hour. It's already 9 o'clock. Kind of want to go outside and do stuff, but it's all cold and windy. But it is sunny, so I may just layer up and do it anyways. Because, why not? I just like to spend it all. Yeah, okay. Let's not go there. So what are you guys all up to? Anybody like printing anything fun? Anybody else want to jump in? That's the wrong one. Invite. Copy the clipboard. Paste. Although I'm probably only going to go another 10 or 15 minutes. I'm already bored, and you guys are probably bored because I'm not doing anything except for printing some more stupid ear things. And then I got to go to my aunt's house. Hypercube parts. Uh-oh. Everybody's doing the Car XY. Which is not a bad thing. They're pretty nice. I like mine. I'm beginning to think the whatever it is that like Race 3D does and Ultimaker does with the X gantry thing, where you move X and Y, but they're separate and they're just tied together, and an X in the middle at the point of the nozzle. I think that might be an actually better system. I think I'm going to build one of those next when I get back to financial security. What is a YMIR? I can never keep all the names straight. Okay, what the hell was that? Oh. I just put another, you probably can't see it because it's dark, but I printed up another air duct. I'm trying to get it a little more efficient on the front face of the print. And I think I made it a little bit too low on the side. So even the slightest little pucker is dragging. But I do think it's cool and better. I think I'm just going to cut the bottom of it, and that way the air will come out and down a little bit too, which will help in the whole front face. Because I overthought it, and I don't know, the nozzles here, say, and the biggest problem is you're always coming down for when you hit the block, or if you come this way and the air just kind of hits and stagnates. So I did pass the nozzle and airflow, but I think I over-directed it. Oh, that's a Car XY too, isn't it? Isn't he building a Car XY basically? He's kind of doing the same idea as Glenn did with the FK1, didn't he? I'm not big on the raising head. I like the Clorox Y because you have the X and Y motion going around. To try and move that is more structurally difficult than to just lower a stationary bed evenly. It's a lot harder to raise the whole moving gantry with the weight shifting and everything and keep it stable and straight than it is to just lower a solid plate. And all that motion, you're better off locking it in place, height-wise, let it do its X and Y. And then, I don't know, it's just me. I had a hard problem because I actually started doing that with this, and I changed my mind after like a month of playing because it was too hard to get everything to stay. Every time the head would move to one side, it would sag. And then you put a lot of lead screws in, and it's just keeping it all straight. It's just more of a pain in the butt than it's worth. It's a lot more mechanics to get no better printing. If that makes sense. We are at 0.6 height-wise. So we're almost halfway, I guess. I think I did it to 1.4, didn't I? I think is the total height. I can't remember now. We are a layer 4 of 8. So, yeah, halfway. Anyway, I'm about ready to go back to bed, I think. I wanted to go outside and play, but it's just too windy. I might charge one of my car batteries, though. I could rebuild my car. Why don't I do that right now while I got you guys all on live stream? Consider I tore it apart, and now I probably won't remember how it went back together. Oh, no! Shit falling over. Car. I knocked the crap over. Motor. Lots of screws stuck to the motor. Dumbass. No, they're all magnetized. I think the way the gantry would be, whereas the weight of the bed would be different from what you're printing. What? The weight of your print is nothing for a motor, and it's not the weight of the gantry. It's the weight of the gantry shifting. You're shifting the weight around as the head moves. So any inconsistencies will show up. Where the bed is just plop, 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 plop. It, increases that little itty bitty bit of weight every layer, but that's nothing for a lead screw and a setup. And, the weight's always there. It's always pushing down. So it's not really going to change as much. I gotta remember how this thing goes together. I took it apart like months and months and months ago. I need glasses because I can't see crap. The motor on this it's funny. This is the cheapest one I bought. It was $40 for this. It's as good as any of the other ones. It's a little bit slower than my other one, which is basically exactly the same. But it came with multiple drive gears, so I can actually make it go faster, I believe, which I have no idea what I did with. But it uses a cam mount for the motor. So if you put the bigger gear, you just rotate it a little bit to make the gear fit. And the other day, I was out playing with it in the yard, and it kept locking up. And I have a feeling that the cam came loose and rotated in and locked the gears together, because I could find nothing wrong with it otherwise. Now I gotta remember how it all goes together. Because I took it apart so long ago. What is up, Techie Jesus? So it's running pretty smoothly. Everything's in halfway decent shape, considering it's a total beater rig that I beat on drastically. I said I think I just had the motor cam too tight and it was locking it up. Yeah, because it's locked up right now. So if I loosen it up a hair, yeah. I think it just slipped in and locked up on me. Now the hard part is getting it all back together. Remember what screws went where. This one's actually got metal. These are metal body panels, not plastic. It was $40. Heat sink. Okay, now. I have no idea what screws went where. I am completely clueless. That one's bent. I'm guessing that's some kind of body part one. I thought it was one of these because it's nice and long. Maybe that's why it's bent. And that's a little itty bitty one of these things. It's not a Phillips. Nope, it's too small for that. That's going to be my biggest problem is I took this part so long ago. I don't remember what screws go where. That's got to be the next step up. I'm guessing it's actually a shorter screw than that because it's binding it up pretty quick. Well, a bushing. Oh, I know where that goes. I remember where that goes. If I remember correctly, this should press in there tighter than that. Yeah, that's binding up right there. So I got to even that out nicely. All right. I'm going to go with one of these. Nope, that's too big, I think. Well, I wonder if the manual says. Probably not. Well, this could be a pain because I was a dumbass and didn't keep all the screws separate. Because I'm not too bright about that. Then I know it's a body one because where is it? Yeah, no, that's a body one. I could swear it was these. I'm pretty sure it is this. Pretty sure that's the right screw. What's up, Mr. Buttram? need my little thingy thing here. Because this handle is just too small for my fat ass hands to get a grip on. Social distancing on Twitch. Well, there you go. Come on. That feels about right. Doesn't feel like it's binding. Catching a little bit, but I don't know if that's just the motor or. And of course, it's stripped out. Well, it actually feels pretty good. It's running pretty smoothly. Can't see it because it's all dark. Is it a window? If I go over here, you probably can. There you go. Gearbox. If I remember correctly, this thing was not the easiest thing in the world to put together or take apart. Okay, that fits. I need some of this here stuff. Somewhere in here I got some I know I did. Some leaky ass grease because the side blew out. Fill out the corner here. So when I squeeze it, and I don't have the green one, do I? Nope. So what I need is like a piece of filament to use as an applicator. So let me get myself a piece of filament. And then I can use it for applying dabs of. I do not have enough room on this desk. We're doing this. I can use the piece of filament as an applicator to the gears. I somewhat cleaned them off. Didn't really clean them off all the way, but yeah, it's just going to get dirty again. I think I mounted this thing upside down, the motor. So there's a flat spot in it. And if I remember correctly, the flat spot goes on the bottom. No, actually, our fire department, all three towns, because we're too small, we're three small towns. East Lyme, Old Lyme, it's actually 5, but they're only considered 3. East Lyme, Lyme, Old Lyme, and Old Saybrook are sending the fire department around once a week or something to all the hospitals and grocery stores and anywhere there's people working, doing the whole thank you parade. I think they're actually doing it today. I think I want to loosen that up even more. Rotate, baby. No connection at all. Yeah, it's too tight. You can't see what I'm doing. Like I said, the motor's on a cam. See this little, it's hard to see. But if you see this little silver spot inside the red, it's actually cam. So as I rotate it, it goes in and out away from the gears, the drive gears. So you want to get it loose enough that it's not binding, but tight enough that you don't strip the gear. Which is right about there. Then you lock it down. Yeah, it is kind of cool that they do that in a way. I mean, all right, that feels about right. I hope, anyways. And a screw goes in there, but I can get rid of all of this because I don't need all that grease on the table. I have no idea what screw goes in there, but that one. I should have saved the screw knowledge here. Motor controller, drive shaft, piece of wiring for something else completely. Let's see. It's going to be a fairly long, thin one. Is it? Well, not that thin. That's too thin. So maybe it's a mid-length, fatter one. I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I actually have a pretty good idea what I'm doing. But I just can't remember every little nuance of every little screw. And as I took this thing apart like months ago. But that seems to be working. That's a lot smoother than it was. And it's got some lube in there now. Lube, man. It's been lubed. Now I gotta remember how it mounts. It folds it out of the way. This lifts up. And I believe, if I remember correctly, this just sits right there. But there was something more to it, like hooking up the drive shaft. That was a major pain in the butt. There should be 2 drive shafts. Yeah, these need to go away because they're just in the way. And I really should change the motor controller over. Now, which one is front and which one is rear? They're both rear. Because that's the front and that's the front. Somehow or another, I got to get this up and out of my way. Somehow I did this. I don't know how. How the hell did I do that? Don't make me take this whole front suspension apart. I really don't want to. But it looks like I might have to. I don't think I can get in there to line that up and get it together. But I'm going to give it a good old college try. Oh boy. Needs taking the shocks all off. This actually goes right about. Oh, no wonder why that didn't fit. Damn it. That actually gets locked into that. Ah, crap. I forgot about that. Motor actually gets stabilized by the front suspension. Which means for now, I'm giving up. I really shouldn't. How am I going to get the drive shaft on and get that in there without taking all of that apart? I don't think I am. How the hell did I get it apart? It just slid apart. Ah, bummer. These two, which now I got it all adjusted nicely, I got to take apart. The fireman can make me happy. Oh, Johnny Mac. You little porno boy, you. This isn't really 3D printing, is it? I got one of these I'm going to 3D print some parts for, like treads. I'm going to make it a tank. I got an old broken one of these. A little different. It's a 2-wheel drive, not a 4-wheel drive. Did I just open it now? Probably not. I'm going to have to take this all apart, aren't I? Yep. I really do want to take more apart. Kind of sucks. Come on, baby. Break free. Taking it all apart. I think I can flex that up enough now. Get that and that lined up, but maybe not. Oh, there I can get out of that. So more. Take more apart. We really built this thing too long. Be a pain to take apart. But this should be the last piece. I have to take apart. And that should expose everything now. Come on, get in there. So, this gets out of the way over here. This lines up with that over here. With the little drive shaft. Control arm. This gets set right here, I believe. This thing's got to go in there, which I got to put that back together to do. Got to take it apart again, which the screw stripped out. Maybe not. I think they make these things overly complicated for no apparent reason that I could find. Put it together, take it apart, put it together, take it apart. We need to get a bigger handle on here. You can't grip this little itty bitty handle, especially with even a little bit of grease on there, which is what I have now. How long have I been streaming? An hour? I think I'm done. I got a lot of stuff I have to do today. Come on, Bert. Now that I put you all together properly, I can't get you apart again. There it goes. This actually goes on here first, which makes that very difficult. Oh, I think what I'll do is remount all of this first. Come on, drive shaft. Get in there. I know you want to. I gotta quit because I can hear Mom yelling. So anyway, it's been fun. It's been real. My mother's down there yelling because she wants me to go frickin' run around. Because, you know, we're supposed to not run around, but she wants everyone to run around. But I will charge the battery and run the other car. Do that, the other one. Anyway, it's been fun. It's been real. I got to kill it. Later, guys. I didn't even really get the car together, but I gotta remember the screw order. So that's the end of that. Have a great day.